Remember, Casp's only 3 years old.
We're on?
We're on.
Hey, Dave, we're on the internet.
Hello, welcome to Family RPG. I'm David Leonard, your captain, speaking on Star Trek Adventures. So, you're not getting a point of determination this time because you're basically spending it to get your warp drive back.
Oh,
But you have to give me a summary of what happened last time anyways.
Otherwise, we don't get our warp drive back?
Yes.
Okay.
Let the newbie
Makes
do
more
it.
interesting.
okay. More interesting.
Do you not want to give a summary?
The entire adventure will be getting the warp drive back, and he's
Into
not
the-
ready for it.
Into the heart of, was it Morisaki?
We had 2 episodes, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, we got a new character, Silver. What was the other name we couldn't pronounce?
It's in Lauren.
Good Lord, okay. Let's see, okay. In 2267, met disturbed, noted in left. Oh my goodness. I make my notes too cryptic here. Rough ride in the magnetic disturbance. Okay. Controls, section, engineering and science. Plant life near Galileo. Crash site. We beamed down. We found out that everything was like
Yeah.
a multiverse on this planet. You walk from one area
Multiverse
to
of madness.
madness. So we walk from one area to another. In fact, we didn't even realize it at first, and we had to be informed. Very confusing. Tricorders didn't work right. In the forest, we got a vine and tried to use the vine for
Rope.
grow a rope, and it died, so it didn't work. The stars were varying. The sun was okay. Let's see. There was 4-meter tall natives in one place and 3-meter tall natives in another. Forest Torians. Let's see. They used rocks to make a trail. We were able to calibrate the tricorders some, I guess, to do a little bit of stuff.
Yep.
DMV. Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Their ship.
That's not the Department of Motor Vehicles? Okay. Phased in and out with a garbled message back to the Galileo. Let's see. We made a transporter mod to get back. And we wanted to warn everybody about the planet. About this planet. Don't go down there.
But of course, we're on a Klingon ship, so it's like, how do we do that? Because
Yeah.
Klingons weren't really known for leaving probes behind.
Right.
Torpedoes, sure. Probes, not so much.
No, not so much. Okay. Well, besides, the probe wouldn't work with the technology we had on this planet.
Well, not even on a planet,
Yeah.
like keep it in orbit, It's like,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So the next we return to Beta Niobe.
Mm-hmm.
beta carotene.
Tilcal are back. Sun went supernova. We went back in time to survive. So we wanted to get out of the way of the supernova. We skipped in time and Tilikoth tech in debris, temporal debris.
We went into a pocket dimension.
The pocket dimension. Okay, yeah. Let's see.
These were just filled with techno babble and things. Oh yeah, you'd see this in a Star Trek episode. Why is it all at once?
That was pretty much just every episode.
Mm-hmm.
That was like a bingo card. It's like,
Yeah.
bingo!
I'm not gonna make
Okay.
Yeah!
Just thinking.
We found an
that.
envelope.
Star Trek bingo and have like
that.
episodes.
Star Trek RPG bingo to try and get all the tropes that they do in this.
Okay.
Sorry, guys, you're not good writers. I'm just saying.
Hostile race is actually the ally.
Or the ugly race, or, the non-humanoid race.
May I volunteer that the free space needs to be red shirt dyes?
Yeah.
Well, it's normally just us on trips.
I know, but it's just a given. That's why it's the free space.
Okay.
I think our free space should be warp core checks.
Spoilers.
All right. Let's see.
Pocket dimension?
Sarah Paddens made
Sarah Palin? No.
Yep.
I was just
Sarah
like, is he trying to say
They
Sarah?
have created a gateway. We used the gateway to find an obelisk. And the DVM split time, huh?
DMV.
Okay, we got
DMV.
DMV, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote it differently.
You mean Sarpedian? Sarpedian.
Sarpedians, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Ejected the warp core to stabilize the portal. Yeah.
We also found the other our original ship from another
Yeah.
dimension.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The Lexington came through.
Lexington came through, but we couldn't get on the Lexington because there were two of me. And two.
Presumably two of me as well, but like nobody
Yeah.
mentioned that.
No.
No.
Wait, what happened to the other
Okay.
me?
So we picked up the obelisk and somehow forced it into our total bay.
What happened to the other me?
Yeah.
No comment.
We talked about two of him.
No comment.
Holographic rocks fell.
Oh,
We threw impulse through another portal.
Why his character was
to get
still alive
home.
and yours wasn't.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so my character I said okay.
Yeah.
We made it back to cold Orions to sell the obelisk. Ended up slaves. Trade for power rods. And this is wrong. Oh, okay.
We traded our engineer.
Traded our engineer. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Okay.
That's where we came in and was like, yeah, what do you want to
Yeah.
do? Yeah, go ahead and trade the engineer.
Sacrifice the
Okay.
boy.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, that's
All right. So
yeah.
no extra point there.
Right.
Now you have a
got
warp
our
core.
warp core back. Yeah.
Let's see how quickly you ejected this.
So like we approached the Klingons then. We got this was where we got the warp core from?
Sure, whatever.
We told them our mighty story.
Oh yes, so mighty.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were
How often do you ejected your warp core? You can't have that many warp. The next ship you build in the next gen version is like, I have 5 warp cores.
okay.
We can't get rid of all of them. 7 episodes later.
See what's
They're all gone.
Warp engineer ejection as a focus.
We don't have photon torpedoes. We have warp
okay.
core lightning.
Yeah.
I mean that's essentially kind of what Scotty did in order to solve the Kobayashi Maru.
Yeah.
He just kept shooting antimatter at
Yeah.
the Klingons.
Okay.
Hmm.
So
Tonight's mission.
yes, episode.
Emergency on Ceti Alpha 5. Captain's log, stardate 8141.8. Our ship is taking over evacuation of the Reliant's crew after the Enterprise has lost warp power after battling Khan, who had taken over the Reliant.
So wait a minute, this is during the movie then?
Yes! You were the
Okay.
B team going into Ceti Alpha 5 to save the Reliant crew.
So obviously we fail.
No, we don't want to pay.
Well, they all died, Dad.
Well, why? We don't want to pay.
We're gonna.
Well, they're already gone. We have to save the Reliant. We don't save the crew. We save
Oh.
the Reliant.
Exactly.
Okay.
No, it
I
says
thought
you
that
find-
blew up.
It says you find the crew. The crew were left behind on Ceti Alpha 5.
Oh.
You're saving the crew.
Ah. That all happened off camera, I think. So
Yeah.
that's why I didn't,
Yeah.
recall it. Okay.
Which is why they made it as a mission. So that, you're
Fascinating.
part of the action.
Uh-huh.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were in a movie.
And this bird of prey shows up.
Yeah. Totally.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Target the captain eject the warp core.
No, we're not ejecting more.
At some point, I'm going to have to tell you to stop doing that.
Yeah, we're not going to do that.
Today's not that day, but sometime.
No,
Sometimes stop
That's
doing
today.
that. All right. I'm going to need...
Hold on.
holding on.
What were they doing on the planet?
it was,
They were
surviving.
Right?
dropped there.
Yes. Yeah.
Why were they trapped there?
I mean, I don't want anything in my
Their,
ears.
their ship was going to blow.
Oh yes. I get my friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, let's see. Let's do a insight science difficulty of 1.
13.
12.
Doctor.
11.
15.
Well, I'm not very insightful.
Oh.
None of us are.
I'm daring.
All right.
You want me to
I'm
assist
very,
you? Or?
very
Okay.
controlling and very daring, but I'm not very...
Assisted by the ship, I think.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sensors, and I don't have the ship's thing in front of me.
I know.
Sensors and what
Right
else?
here.
What are the other?
No, this is the original ship, isn't it?
Well, that's just the things you need to roll for.
Oh.
This is the stats for the ship.
Yeah.
Sensors and what?
Sensors and science?
Science, okay.
Yeah.
That
That way you're actually using the ship sensors, yeah.
Okay, not success.
2 successes.
Okay, 1 momentum. Sensor scans taken while navigating the planetary debris activate a damaged obelisk among the asteroids, which seems to transmit a signal on a loop.
We've been trying to contact you about your extended warranty.
Course.
We're really bad about warp cores.
Yes.
We've caused all kinds of temporal anomalies and alternate dimensions.
We've ruined our insurance rates for that.
Got a problem? Launch your warp core at
Good thing the Federation doesn't have money.
it.
So we picked up an obelisk.
No, yeah, you activate.
Discover it.
Ah,
Yes, you're scanning.
A damaged obelisk.
Mm-hmm.
So before we had found an obelisk that was
Yes.
cracked
Yeah.
Split.
and split off,
Mhm.
and we scanned it as well as we could. And we
Mhm.
traded that to Orions.
Yeah.
Now we found another obelisk
Yes.
that's partially functioning.
Yes.
Okay. Trying to summarize what we had, what information we've had. Okay.
Very good.
Oh wait, the other planet where we dealt with the Romulans and we found the power rods.
Yep.
Was there an obelisk there?
Yes.
That was fully functional.
Yes.
Okay. So we've seen it on 3 different states.
can we
Okay.
go inside that one?
Yes.
Cool.
There's
There's
also
so many
supposed to be
S's.
Ceti eels,
Better than now.
of which there are. I've looked through each of the books. There are no
Hmm.
stats in any of these books on Ceti eels.
Mhm.
It's supposed to suggest to have combat with them. It's like, how? I don't know what their stats are.
We'll just substitute an Earth Eel stats.
Like it was a D&D book. Eel.
Yes.
Then you have to
They
be
roll high, we roll low, and we see where it goes.
Yeah.
Take 15 hit points of damage. Okay.
Are they in hibernation?
I'm gonna say yeah, because it's like it's infested with Ceti eels, whatever those are. Anyways,
Maybe the crew ate them as their means of sustenance.
I mean,
A lot of them.
it wouldn't be the first time.
Okay.
Is the Avenue 5, I think it's called on HBO. Their food sustenance on the ship was eels. Yeah,
Yeah, it's Hugh Laurie that show,
it
right?
does. It
Yeah,
does.
good show. Well, I see in that respect.
Yes, it still has a lot of appropriate silly things.
Yeah.
But as far as acting goes,
Sure.
All right. So an obelisk recording.
What does the obelisk translate say?
apparently there's no time to investigate. You got to get to Ceti Alpha 5 and save those crew.
Well, they've been there for this long. I mean,
Well, you know the reason that Khan left Ceti Alpha 5. To save the crew of the Reliant before they die, like Khan should have.
okay. So the planet gonna blow up?
Well, it's just uninhabitable.
Well, I mean, it's really harsh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of eels seem to be fine there.
Well, it specifically says the eels are around Ceti Alpha 4, and you're traveling through it, around it, too.
Okay.
There's space eels?
It just says the environment is hostile and infested with Ceti eels.
Which environment?
Doesn't say. Just
So Ceti Alpha 5 then. We said they're from Ceti Alpha 4. So unless they're space traveling eels.
well, it says
From
the
one planet
debris,
to another.
the obelisk is around Ceti Alpha 4.
Oh,
Okay.
Not
So we
5.
found that
Not
first.
5. Yeah.
Translated that.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
figured. No, we gotta keep going. Anyways, let's do reason security difficulty of 1.
Not.
10.
13.
Also 13.
Okay.
You're
you
offer.
wanna-
Let me assist you?
You want to assist? Yeah.
Oh, what's this?
2 fails.
Yeah.
So I got nothing. You got 1.
I got
Okay,
one.
1's all we needed. So.
Okay.
All right. in orbit of Ceti Alpha 5 discovered a jamming signal originating on the far side of the planet is blocking transporters.
On 4.
On the far side. Golly, man, it must be a heck of a
The
big
far
camera.
side of 4.
Far side of 5.
5.
It's a fun comic.
Anyways, the goal. How many shuttles do you have?
2, and they
Two.
only hold 2.
Yes.
We could try and land the ship.
I will take a gaseous form and not take up as much room.
Ah.
You may not be able to breathe, but you know.
Do we already wear spacesuits while you're in the ship then? So
I don't know.
Maybe. No,
can we just take down the ship?
Well, there is that.
I mean, clearly, as proven later on,
Yeah, you can
these ships
fly
can't
them.
land. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right. It's going to be Daring Con, difficulty 3.
Ooh,
Okay.
3.
I have 13.
Okay.
Anybody want to assist me?
What is it?
Daring and con.
Daring and con.
Con!
11.
Have the ship help you.
How would this ship help me?
I'm sure it
Sensors
has.
or
Let's see.
Hmm.
Engines
Oh, that's
and engines and con.
okay.
We don't want con helping.
Well, con's already, I
All right.
guess,
So that's all going to be
on
11.
the scene.
so-
Temper.
Okay.
You're gonna roll for it, huh? 3 and spend a.
Ouch.
We all should start with the determination.
You do.
Spend the determination.
At this point, he has to spend it to reroll.
I reroll all of them, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I got 2 19s and 16.
I do get momentum if you fail.
Okay. Well, I didn't have any.
No, that was the old character.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, a 1 and an 11. So that's 3 successes.
Okay, you match. You
Okay.
managed
Match.
to
Okay.
land the ship. Wow, pilot.
Well, and I have operations, helm operations as one of my focuses.
Hmm.
we
It's
should
already
crash
on
into the
one,
side
yeah.
of a mountain as the ship is teetering backwards.
Yeah.
It isn't John Crichton, no.
No. Or Air Force One.
Yes.
No.
Anyways.
Anyways.
I successfully land the ship. Presumably close to where we hope they are. Right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Are you landing toward the jamming signal, or are you landing toward the people to save them?
People.
Save 'em.
Okay.
It's what you said, and we're here to save people.
There's not enough room in the shelters for all the survivors to remain inside, and there could be further eel attacks.
Hmm.
Well, good thing we haven't seen any of these deals. Moving on.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we have phasers, though.
I don't have ears.
Well, this mission assumes that you're
What
also
are
going
you?
I asked that question too, and I was being told I was racist, so.
to.
I thought you were an obelisk. Oh.
Well, kind of.
Uh,
Depends on the mood.
The crystal thing.
yeah.
That can change shape, see through time.
It's only supposed to be in next gen, but you know.
See through time, so
Yeah, sure, it'd be fun.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah. Here's the page.
and it's fun to blame Q.
Hmm.
Nope, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
So, after you pick up the crew, you're supposed to trace the jamming signal to a subterranean telecall base.
Ah.
Telecall.
Yes.
I'm all about that telecall.
Activated by the obelisk signal. Oh, we get another roll on this.
I'm
Hmm.
getting ready
So
to
did we just load everyone up after we landed next to him?
Sure, that sounds good.
Yeah.
I mean, it assumes that you're taking your shuttles down and having multiple trips.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd have to have one person ferried up at a time.
Yeah,
All right.
that's gonna go.
Okay.
Let's do reason science difficulty of 1.
Hmm.
15.
17.
Oh.
I got a rock.
Inadequate.
Well,
Reason
full
and
science.
science.
Yeah, I'm aware.
15.
hmm.
As I was piloting, Doctor, would you care to assist him? You've got full 17. He's got to show off.
Of course.
Of course.
2 successes.
1.
Okay, 2 momentum.
One for you, one for me.
Activated by the obelisk signal, it has initiated security measures building up to the planet's destruction, which will happen before evacuation by shuttle is complete. Even with the jamming deactivated or counter-jammed, the evacuation will be cutting it close before the self-destruct sequence finalizes.
It's a good thing we're not using it by shuttle.
Yes.
We're more efficient than that.
Okay.
So, I don't want to do a work track.
Wait, you said it's underground?
Yes, there's a subterranean base that has initiated security measures to self-destruct the planet.
Can we just shoot it?
Well, it's underground though. You got to shoot a hole to it.
Well, I mean, you might cause enough of a cave-in.
I got a disruptor pistol.
Well, I don't figure shooting it with the ship's
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Photon torpedoes.
Right.
No, more core! More force
No, we just gotta do it.
Why did we take off first?
Huh?
Take
Why
off
we
first.
take
Oh,
off
yeah,
first?
yeah. You got, certainly, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume that the jamming signal was further away. So
It is
if
on
we
the other
took
side of the
ship
planet,
to-
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait a minute, though. Do we really have any reason to try to save the planet now?
I don't think so.
Well, destroying a planet would have significant negative
not
effects
doing
on
it.
every other planet in the system.
Well, who else lives here?
Well, but we're taking off. It may have affect us too. If we can.
If we get out of here soon
Yeah.
enough, we won't. So,
Well, we don't know
We're
that.
gonna need it,
Yeah.
the detailed list out of what lives in this system, please.
Eels.
I'm not worried about the eels.
yeah.
We didn't even
Are there any
see.
such
We didn't even
beings?
see
such
these
races?
supposed
I
eels.
don't.
I
We just heard
That's
about
the-
them from
yeah.
the.
Yeah.
Why
there are
are
other
you-
inhabited
Do you want me to check, like,
Sure. Check
Memory Alpha?
Check Memory Alpha on the Ceti Alpha system
Sure.
to see what other inhabited planets there are, and do we need? Is anyone specifically Federation? If they're not Federation, we don't have, to save them,
I
right?
mean-
right? Is that
If they're pre-warp, we can't save them. Isn't that the story?
well? If we do this, they won't know they've been
4, 5,
saved.
6.
Mm-hmm.
Everything will continue as if we never interfered with them.
If we don't do this, they don't know they could have been saved.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And I thought Spock was cold.
He's a crystal. There you go. He's cold. Cold.
Okay, so Ceti Alpha 6 already exploded,
Mm.
shifting Ceti Alpha 5's orbit.
Mm.
Yeah.
But
And
assuming,
the only survivor on 5 was the eels.
Yes.
yes.
Mm.
So
This place
destroying
already has a
five,
pre-existing condition of
trying
explosive planets.
to figure out though whether Ceti Alpha 1 through 4 have any inhabitants.
Can we scan for life signs?
Hmm.
I can't necessarily say something if I don't know it's there or not, and the book doesn't tell me, and if Memory Alpha doesn't know.
It doesn't say anything
Not
else.
like
It
D&D
just says
where
native.
you can just come up with an answer.
Only native species is Ceti eels.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
which
fine.
Mm.
You want to
Don't
just
even-
let them all die? That's great Starfleet attitude right there.
I mean, you want to keep some samples?
I would love to collect a random eel in a jar.
You just like doing that.
You want to try to keep a couple, get a breeding pair.
No,
No.
we'll
And then
have-
stick them in people's ears and force them.
no, we're gonna take one, and then if we decide we want to bring the race back, we can have a Gary incident again.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
We didn't bring that technology with us, though. That was
I
destroyed.
know. I'm sure
Yeah.
we can
Mm.
find
So let's say,
replicators.
in an alternate timeline, Ceti Alpha 5 was the refuge for last 6,000 members of the human species in 2150s and 2160s, survivors of the devastating Zindi attack on Earth and its colonies. As far as the Delphic Expanse, Enterprise guided a convoy of refugees there in the episode Twilight. But that's an alternate timeline, so...
Mm-hmm. Oh, so we'll take off and try to shoot the thing anyway.
Commander John Kyle is the ranking officer among the Reliant survivors and won't leave the surface until his entire crew has been rescued. That happened. He might volunteer to assist at the Tillicol base given his multidisciplinary experience. Conclusion: Ceti Alpha 5, or at least the Tillicol base, must be destroyed, hopefully after full evacuation. Main challenge for the captain is distribution of resources. Deactivating the obelisk might disable the self-destruct, but means one fewer shuttlecraft for evacuation. Nothing matters. Using the shuttle team, the base adds to evacuation. Yeah. Moving on.
We landed. We won.
Yeah.
We have a warp core.
Yes, you still have a report.
Yeah.
And no deaths aside from the eels.
Final original
Yeah.
series mission.
Did we successfully?
Okay.
Did we successfully rescue one of the eels?
Let's see. Make a
Oh, good luck.
daring medicine check. Difficulty of 4.
I have 11.
At 12.
11.
12.
Daring medicine.
Are
You're
you
a doctor, aren't you?
Yeah. Or your determination. You can get an automatic Q success right there.
Don't waste
Okay.
your determination on the eel.
If you really want a sample heal, I don't know. Everyone else?
Yeah, but if she fails though.
Don't get a complication.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Complications with those eels are very, very bad. So don't do that.
Oh,
Are you spending?
she spent a.
Spare her own
Okay.
momentum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Automatic.
Yeah, you're spending your determination. All right. So you
Yeah.
start with 2. So only 2 more.
Hold on. I haven't even looked at the number I'm aiming for. That's how great I'm being. 2, 5, and 10. I've got it. Daring is 10, which is the highest I rolled.
What's your medicine?
So you have 3
4.
plus
14.
That means that 2. Does the focus apply? Tell me you took xenobiology. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
So how many worms did you say? My goodness, is that what you went for?
So that's what? 5 successes?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Alright.
6.
6 worms. All right. Put them
No, you get 2 worms.
2 worms.
Yeah.
Eels.
You wasted all those successes on.
But they're the size of worms. I mean, they're not that.
All right.
They're able to come
Oh,
under
you
your
got
ear.
momentum.
I did get one, didn't
Yeah.
Well, what was
Difficulty
the
4?
Yeah.
You got
Okay.
2.
Or you can do the great thing of immediately using momentum on a task to obtain more information.
Mm.
Find
Okay.
out about the eels.
Let's
Maybe
forget the eels. Let's go
one
on
of
to the
them
next-
knows the commander of the Hell Knights.
Mm.
That's your interest, not theirs.
That's another character.
Yes,
Another universe.
She wants
Which
to
has
breed.
already been told who it is and doesn't like the answer.
She
Nope.
wants to breed them for food. Oh, I mean.
It's not a bad
You
idea.
don't eat the eels.
Oh.
As a Klingon, you'd probably be like, huh,
My
haven't tried that
character
one yet.
prefers raw meat.
Mm,
Literally, raw meat is my preferred diet. So
okay.
So you would want a breeding pair.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think can I use that
Let's
go.
Ooh,
Instead-
what would happen if you put one of those in a tribble?
can I use one of these to make sure I get a breeding pair?
Yeah.
You remember on Picard where they had that attack tribble?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Mm.
I want an attack tribble.
Anyways,
Okay.
final original series mission called Piece of the Puzzle.
Mm.
Piece of the Puzzle.
How is peace spelled?
Nah, good question.
P-I-E-E.
Okay. It could have been P-E-A-C-E.
Could have been.
Could have been. Wasn't. So no peace here.
No.
Okay.
Just pieces of a warp core.
So, continuing your exploration of the Bacchus system.
Baka?
Bacchus.
A Bacchus. Okay, I was gonna say. Shut up, Baka.
You discover a gravimetric distortion field in the nearby Madrigal system.
Oh, what?
Gravimetric distortion field.
Gravimetric.
Gravimetric.
Well, I've heard of it.
Yeah, that's a very
Really terms.
technical
distortion.
That's
A gravity distortion.
The anomaly's energy output disrupts your sensors,
Of course.
quickly escalating to a number of major ship-wide system interruptions.
What was the system?
Where's our under? Oh yeah.
You're in the Bacchus system.
Bacchus, that's right. Okay.
Bacchus system.
Yes, remember Bacchus' irresistible call?
No, but that's okay.
That was the first mission.
Oh,
Anyways.
Oh, with the moon that had the
Yeah.
giant
Yeah.
machine on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait,
Anyways,
wait, we're in that system again?
Oh.
Is that moon still here? Are we in trouble?
The moon's what's making the distortion. But anyway.
Well, we don't know that.
You don't know that yet. Anyways.
Wait,
Yeah.
So it disturbed our warp
Yeah, it's
core?
going to be control with security, control engineering, and control science.
I'll take the science.
And while we're at it, let's do a control medicine to make sure we're
security. I'll
any
take that.
healthy injury. Yeah.
So which
Prevent
one
13.
person's getting excluded?
I'll do control medicine. I got a 13 in there.
Excuse me?
Go ahead. I have low numbers and everything. So I'll get excluded.
Mm. I have a 13 in
Medical
security.
officer.
Go ahead.
You're trying.
I got 12 in engineering. How
All
was your,
these are
Okay.
difficulty 1.
how was your daring
One, huh?
engineering?
Yeah.
11.
Oh.
Hopefully gain some momentum.
Wait, you said control engineering?
Or not.
Failed.
It would be a daring engineering. You said daring, right?
Control.
Control. Sorry, control engineering.
Yeah.
11.
Okay.
We're gonna have a problem in the sciences department. I'm not using determination for this.
We're not
No.
getting, we're not getting the security department either.
What was I rolling to make sure?
Control medicine
Yeah, for what purpose?
to prevent injuries.
I
As
got
all
a,
these systems
a
are
1,
failing.
so I got 2 successes for engineering.
I got a complication for sciences.
Yeah, she got a complication too.
I got one
Yeah.
one success though.
Hey, you got a success?
Did.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
And security failed?
Yeah, failed.
Votes are down.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute,
Votes are down.
guys.
Sick bay is filling up with injured people.
Wait a minute, we dropped off the civilians, the people from the Reliant, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not.
Who's
No,
filling
you're
it up?
injured.
All of us.
Okay.
I tried to do this thing, Doc. I failed. I hurt myself. I hurt myself too.
Yeah.
I got the run.
In the
shouldn't
process
have-
of failing your things, you go to sick bay, and you're like, "Oh no, I failed and I injured myself. Oh no, I can't heal them. Oh no, what's going on?"
I have this earache.
What ear?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, well, that went nowhere.
All right.
I succeeded and I didn't critically fail.
What was your
What?
task?
What didn't? Engineering.
We did not eject the mark quota. We
Okay.
still have one. No way.
We still have power, yes.
Disruption of the ship's antimatter containment system threatens a warp engine overload,
What?
which did not happen.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Modulating shields, reconfiguring power systems, and so on can work to counter the distortion field's effects.
Nope.
Did not happen.
None of that happened.
Did not happen.
Okay.
The anomalous effects extend only to major yet sensitive systems, life support, shields, transporters, and the warp drive.
Hmm.
You could use an automated probe to examine the mechanism parked near the anomaly.
Do we have any probes on a Klingon ship?
Can we just shoot it?
We have worked with Starfleet for a bit since we got in Klingon.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
They outfit us with some probes.
All right.
I mean, Klingons use probes.
Yeah,
Do they?
Yeah.
The probes usually explode. They're called torpedoes.
In the cold warp cores, you just get lost.
That's unique to us.
Control engineering difficulty of 2.
Okay, again, 12. So we got
14.
14?
Mm.
You're very controlling, aren't you?
10 control.
Okay.
I got
One
that.
of
too.
distance.
Sure.
A success and existence.
How old's this ship?
About 50?
So probably not ancient technology.
No.
No, and not physics or temporal mechanics.
No.
Okay, that's just 2 successes.
Okay, and I got a success.
3.
All right. So 2 momentum.
When you win.
Or no, 1 momentum. Sorry.
Okay, 1 year.
Difficulty 2.
All right.
All right. So, you launch a probe.
It was
Okay.
that complicated to figure it out on the Klingon ship. Where in the...
All right, why plus
After the
12?
probe's deployment, it becomes obvious the anomaly is having destructive effects on the probe.
We didn't send a probe for that. That's stupid. Why did we waste a probe on that?
We should send a probe to find out what's going on with
You
the
could go out in an EV suit with a thruster pack and attempt to repair the probe without endangering your ship.
Hey, we got
But
someone
then
good at
the
jumping out of
prospect
shit.
go out.
Point.
What?
Do I breathe?
You did that the first time.
Did I?
Ah,
You
First
have
time
arms
we-
and legs to
Yeah, I
make
did.
it.
You can jump.
You can form
I
one.
carry a tricorder.
You know, somehow.
Yeah, you made me the guinea pig.
You
to
made
talk
him
to
jump
you
out
guys.
the ship once. He's pretty good at it.
But now you have a new guy that doesn't have to breathe.
With no hands.
mhm.
But I carry a tricorder.
And
Yeah, some sort
operated
of
too.
Yeah.
spectral whatever.
Someone just super glued it to the front of them to make it.
Mhm.
It's Mage Hand.
That's kind of my communication thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shooting at people?
Tricorder.
Oh, tricorder. I
Yeah.
thought.
Okay.
Once we get into the lower decks campaign, it includes stats for playing an exocom.
Little robot, make it replicate his own tools.
I love it. Artificer style.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So who are we throwing out?
Can't throw out Sespoko. He's already gone.
Hmm.
The Admiral.
She's already gone too. You gave her up.
She was taken
Yeah.
by Starfleet.
All right.
Oh,
Well.
did that finally happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We still had her with last I was.
Yeah.
I'm willing to go if anyone else wants to go.
It only needs to be one of you.
Yes, but having an assist is always a good idea.
Mm.
Hmm.
So 2 of the 5 people get to die.
Or 3 of the 5.
Yeah, the people outside the ship could be fine, and people in the ship could explode. I mean,
It's happened before.
yeah.
Like, oh, wait a minute.
Nice again.
If the warp core's in the ship, it's safer to be out of the ship.
I'll go. That's it.
All right.
All right.
Chutney, you want to go? Okay.
Yeah, I'll go.
All right.
All right.
Your-
Each of you spend a momentum to get your EV suits on.
What does that look like?
He hasn't set up any momentum yet.
All right. Well,
I will
fine. You're
spend
spending one
momentum
for him, and
for
you don't
you.
need one.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I will take whatever my race's form of an EV suit is, and everyone just imagine it.
Woo! Okay.
Okay.
Um,
I'm imagining it's pink.
let's do another control engineering difficulty of 2.
Those two?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your number?
11.
You can assist.
Okay.
Or not.
Or not.
1 success, 1 complication.
Nothing over here.
Oh boy. Upon arrival, the crew experiences their own difficulties and must first stabilize their suit systems before they can repair the probe.
Sounds right.
Like I
Maybe.
said.
Roll to stabilize your suit.
Yeah. Daring engineering difficulty of 2.
That's only 10.
Daring engineering?
Yeah.
I'm getting worse.
Yep, same here.
But all right.
I'm assisting again.
Yeah, I got a 13.
I got 10. And I don't have anything again.
Oh
Another complication?
Yeah.
And I didn't
How
have
many
it.
dice you have over there? You can change them out.
These are my Klingon dice.
boy.
Okay,
They're
well,
not working.
technically we're still Federation. I know we're on a Klingon ship.
Do you know what
but-
the problem is? He's the Klingon.
True.
Emergency oxygen starts beeping on the Klingons. You're just like, it's like some sort of leak or something going on. And it's like, if you don't get back to the ship in 5 minutes, you're dead.
So do we warn us and we beam him back in?
Sure, let's see.
Oh.
That sounds like engineering.
Yeah, control engineering difficulty of 1. Someone on the ship.
Yeah, I got 12, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I got transporter,
Wow.
Chief.
Yeah, you're on the wrong. This me?
Well, assist.
Okay.
What? I thought the missions. Oh, wow.
Everybody's
Did we
good.
just become cubics?
I got a piece of toast.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. We had
Okay,
a comment on a previous episode why people were saying, why did you say piece of toast? And I had to look through the whole episode and say, that's a 1. It's the symbol for a natural 1.
Here.
I mean, you called it a piece of toast and it confused our viewers.
I love. Well,
We'll
I
aid
love
you.
that for
Yeah, I was going to say, why is that plural?
Perfect.
Okay.
Toast.
Yeah, I rolled 2 15s, so.
It's
Oh,
amazing.
Yeah.
okay. So we got 2.
Doesn't that
That
have to
particular
go
video has had
toast?
20 views, I can tell.
Thank you.
Okay.
And we've had other videos, now that we started Star Trek again, saying, yay, they brought back Star Trek. I'm like, okay.
Nice.
We
Yeah.
have people watching for, yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you got?
Okay.
Piece of toast.
Yes, so 2 successes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I had 2
So we
successes.
beamed him on.
Okay, so you managed to beam him up. Yes, the one,
Okay.
the assistant, was like, get out of the way.
Okay.
I don't think you like get out of the way. It's more like just
Do it.
yeah.
Excuse me. Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again?
Mhm.
Oh, the shutdown sequence lasts at least another 10 minutes. And so, it wouldn't last. It wouldn't.
Mhm.
Software updates. What?
Let's get our other crew member back in and get out of here.
Drifting with the probe at a distance, since he's still out there,
Yeah.
allows the use of its sensors while not succumbing to the anomaly's effects.
Yeah, he's not subject to it because he doesn't really have a spacesuit on.
Yeah.
No, I have one. It's just
We need to get back in the
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah.
Yes,
You're back
Yeah,
on the
you're
ship.
back
He's
on
out
the
there
ship.
by himself.
because I rolled a test.
Okay.
Let's do Reason Science, difficulty of 1. Just
I can do that.
yes. Something you can do.
Oh,
You put those dice away.
1. And almost a complication.
yeah.
Not the dice, it's me.
All right. I'll just give it to you.
So,
You said difficulty 1.
Oh, no, I thought
I said almost a complication.
Oh, okay. Got it.
okay.
You discover a transmission of highly focused energy directed deeper into the heart of the anomaly itself. The beam is on a wavelength almost beyond the probe's ability to detect. Let's see.
So they put a dog whistle then, or?
On the ship, if you want to use the ship sensors
Okay.
and what other?
The
let's see.
sensors aren't working.
Oh, right, they aren't working.
That's why we're out here.
Why did you say that? He was gonna
It
let it
assumed that
happen.
you would have fixed them, but you have not.
No.
No.
We
All right,
gave
so
up an engineer.
We're lucky we have power. I did the engineering for power.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, we're lucky
The
we
alien mechanism activates.
Which alien? We're all alien to each other.
Yeah.
The Tilicow.
Cool.
You piqued my interest.
That's all it takes. All right.
Well, there's other things as well.
All right. You're all being pulled toward the mechanism, forcing the DMV to move in for emergency transport. Energy fluctuations wreak havoc with the transporter system.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
We
What?
changed ships.
So now the ship's getting pulled in, or
Yes.
And so you had emergency transport?
Well,
Well, I mean, he's still outside.
Do we emergency transport him into the ship?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
The framing of that.
all right.
I'm trying to reword things on the fly because it's not like the same. It expects you to still be on the Lexington. There's certain crew member who are on the Lexington.
Mhm.
And I'm like,
Why would they
scratch,
do
scratch, scratch.
Well,
Why would they expect anything of the players to do what they're expected to do? No. We launched warp cores.
well, they don't produce enough information either to give you an
No.
idea what should.
No.
But you said these are all one pagers,
They
right?
are one pagers. It's I
Yeah.
give, some credit there, at least it's.
But when he has to modify the specifics, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway.
Are you showing him the inside of that yet?
Just opened it.
Oh, okay. I didn't
Here.
look in.
Opened it.
Good luck.
Anyway. Let's see. Energy fluctuations wreak havoc with the transporter system.
Sure.
And only the player characters are retrieved, so you get Silverback.
Yep.
Apparently somebody else and the probe are pulled toward and disappear along with the alien object into the anomaly before the distortion itself dissipates.
There's nobody else but this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Generating a shockwave that now the DMV must navigate from safely. Daring Con, difficulty of 2.
13.
11.
11.
Okay.
I mean,
Mm.
you are the pilot.
Yes.
I hope so.
But the previous character you had was like superior to me and being a pilot. And I was like, this bad.
I mean, I can turn it into a science thing and make it a 14.
No, please let me have this.
Okay. Oh, I'm out of momentum. It has to be correct.
Oh boy. Okay.
Mm.
Let's see. One success.
Okay.
I
The
can
ship
assist.
takes, I guess you probably have shields up.
Yes. Uh-oh. Okay.
Mhm.
The ship takes 4 damage. Four,
Down on 4 shields.
down on 4 shields. As you're just rocking back and forth. You know, they
All right.
haven't done this often enough.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Do the ship shake.
Ship shake.
Okay. It's not an enjoyable experience. It's a.
Okay.
He basically floats in the air though, so like he doesn't really.
No.
Okay.
He has to simulate it all the way out there.
Okay.
Why throw it out the moon?
The stabilizers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gyroscope and stuff. Like.
Okay, so let's see. Let's do insight science difficulty 1.
I can do that.
As long as you don't, know a 20 again and again.
Who do you want me to assist you?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Johnny, you want to help him?
Insight science.
Jinx.
Science.
Yes.
You said it was 12?
Yeah.
Well,
Pass. I got a success.
You succeed.
All right. Reviews of collected sensor data. You got it. Doesn't matter. Reveal a correlation between the energy transmission and similar readings found on Bacchus 4 and other worlds.
hmm.
Hold on, we got the sensors fixed.
Yep.
Sure, why not?
The ghosts of engineers past fixed it.
Okay.
Oh, hold it. Did you just say sensors?
Sensor. Doesn't matter. It worked. It worked. Don't question.
That's what I said earlier, but yeah.
Just be glad you didn't eject the warp core again.
Okay.
And the episode's not over yet.
Yet.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to do something on Bacchus, or we're going to leave?
I don't think they closed the credits yet.
At this point,
Hmm.
despite the crew's corrective action during your initial approach to the anomaly, sensors communication could continue to be affected the longer the ship remains in the area. Let's see. Tenuous but not identical links to technology found on Bacchus 4 can be uncovered based on how far your campaign has progressed.
Huh.
Bacchus 4.
This is the one with the space station, right?
No, that's the one with the moon.
The moon.
The moon. Okay.
The moon. Yeah.
We ended up finding the admiral trapped inside the tentacles.
Okay.
Yes.
Hmm.
And now that is the last mission that's actually suggested that you could start in the next gen
So,
session.
do we want to blow up Bacchus 4?
Eject the warp core, you're getting a new ship next time anyways, right?
I mean, maybe ejecting the warp core is how we escape. And even though we got a warp core, it doesn't mean that we don't still have those power rods.
True. You never said we lost the power rods.
You had to use the power rods to get to the place with the warp core.
Okay.
Because that's how it's worked the last 2 times you've done this.
Oh, that one ship had an extra warp core. That was the greatest gift we ever got.
We need to customize run a ship next time and just try and see how we can maximize how many warp cores we have.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we can find Thrawn.
Thrawn?
Yes.
Thrawn. I don't know which Thrawn.
So all we know is
Admiral
this
Thrawn,
thing is
Star Wars.
floating around
Oh.
causing distortions, and that's that.
Hmm.
I mean, the whole point of this is to lead directly into the 70 years later in the next gen timeline of more advanced technology and new ships and new crew and
We all wish we'd die of old age, but it was probably a warp core incident.
Again.
Yep.
or trying to disable something and boom, 10 damage.
Hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it
So
only
we're
takes
gonna-
9.
Do something to advance our characters into the next section.
I was
Let's
planning
see.
on killing mine.
Mm-hmm.
I made mine young, so she could continue.
Mm-hmm.
So you're giving me a crotchety old cat.
I'm an old cat lady.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, how many eels will I have by then?
Okay, let's eels.
70 years worth of breeding eels.
Hmm.
Alright, let's
The
do
ship's gonna be
a
Can they do
overrun.
my bidding?
Well, eating them occasionally too to cull the herd, you know.
True.
control science difficulty 3.
Hmm.
That's all that for me.
You overfeed them.
You want me to assist you?
Yeah,
I have 13.
please.
Okay. Ooh! we say this leading by example?
No. Are you actually helping the
What does
eels
fu-
to breed?
What do focus? What does
Like,
focus?
leading by example. This is how you do it.
It's Friday night. Feels alright.
Anyways,
That's a good song.
Family.
making a family.
Hold on. I got having to focus. What does that do? Let me re-roll.
No, it just gives you, if you have a one of your dice is lower than your what determinate, not term, your
Oh,
your attribute,
the
or was it discipline?
Discipline.
Discipline. Yeah.
breathe.
Lead by
Breathe.
example. That's good.
I'm
helping her. That's the problem.
Hmm.
Oh, that's awkward. Okay.
I needed 14. I rolled double 15s.
Hmm. What did we?
It turns out their mating cycle's only once every 70 years, and I get one.
Hmm.
Depends on how you live by these.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no progress. What do you mean no progress? They didn't learn anything.
I rolled a 2.
Oh,
Mhm.
Are they still alive?
Surely they're alive.
I
Oh,
don't know.
Come on.
7
yeah,
years.
like
What?
you've been able to manage to get like up to a dozen.
What is their average lifespan?
Yeah, you guys look up the eels and see
mean,
how long they
absolutely.
live, so I can get some idea of how
One
many
movie.
generations 70 years should go through. Obviously, they weren't very successful, and the earliest ones have already died by this point. But
Mhm.
I mean, part of them, I believe, is the whole point is to feast on people. That's why they put them in the ears and they live until they eat your brain and die.
You know, proteins from other planets are completely compatible.
Hmm.
Sure seems that way.
Hmm.
Gawk is always best served live.
Mhm.
Okay, so this might be part of the issue, right? So city eels incubate their larvae within the plates of their jointed carapace. Once emerged, an eel larva could enter the ear of a large animal where it wrapped itself around the cerebral cortex. So basically, you're having to find animals for
put
it
them in,
to for them to host into. Over time, the larva matures and subjects suffered from madness and eventual death. Eels can also be eaten and were sold on the Reliant outpost
Uh-huh.
on Kronos.
Okay.
Right?
They're eaten and sold apparently, and at least in Discovery. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That discovery was so good.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yeah, so great. Anyways.
Oh my gosh, you know, I feel
Mhm.
like I'm going so against my do no harm keeping these things alive.
Exactly. Now
It
you
doesn't
know.
have to be
However-
a sentient race that you feed them to.
I know, but so I just
They're parasites. They
Do we
feed
still have some
on
targ on
but
the
at the
ship?
same time it's the last
I must
of
feed
the-
my children.
it's the last of the race.
Lead by example. Here you go.
The last of the species, like
Not the
for
last.
science. Oh, I thought we blew up the entire place where they were.
Oh, it blew up.
But there are other places, aren't there? That's-
No, they're native to only that
They're
planet.
native
Oh,
to Ceti Alpha
really?
5, and now
They're
it's
the
on
last
Ceti.
of their
Oh,
kind,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
All right. Whatever. You never
At
did
this
find their
point, you
life.
probably just let them
Life.
die out. You gave up on that experiment,
Yeah.
right? You felt too bad about it.
bunnies.
Bunnies, yeah. Yeah. Some
There's
dumb
some
animals.
really weird bunnies hanging out in my room
Mhm.
in a very protective
I think they're in the
environment.
shield, yeah.
bunnies.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And presumably, because you have Spot and you have Cations, it's like, what differentiates a humanoid cat from a normal cat? Would you feel bad about, like, using normal cats like Spot?
I guess it depends if they're observed or not.
I'm not a cat. I'm a Cation. Any resemblance
anyway.
to this earthly
The cats are more
cat
intelligent than
is
like
presumed.
chickens. You want to use chickens for the brains for your worms.
But then they starve because that's their tiny brains. They're like bird brains.
Yeah.
So.
Or just let them die and forget the project, because
Yeah.
Now, if you want to be good and healthy, how about use a cow? There you go.
Okay. Yeah.
how are you gonna fit that on the ship?
Can I get a cow?
No.
Space cow.
No.
Okay.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No more eels.
So, okay, are we going to be then modifying our characters if we're literally jumping in time now, or
I suppose we can spend time doing that if we want to.
it's 7 o'clock now?
Yes, try to figure out what the appropriate 70-year time span. If you're keeping your same character, how many points should they get in this time skip?
How about we say, yeah, we actually get extra points instead of just redistributing?
Yeah.
Because we're so
Yeah.
70
frustrated.
years. Yeah.
We're so
yeah.
frustrated with
Yeah.
The way it levels up,
Leveling
we
up
just
mechanics.
decide how you want to
Yeah.
improve your
We
character.
reject your leveling
And
concepts.
presumably have some
Okay.
sort of promotion. You're not all like lieutenants for the rest of your lives. Maybe,
Right.
Well,
Right.
Okay.
I wanted to try the Borg, so
Yeah.
I'll just try start from scratch. I'll have lower numbers, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also have Borg influence.
Classic. I want to try to start a new character.
Hmm.
All right. The first, who wants to carry their characters over?
I do.
Okay.
Being a Vulcan, that's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't, it's
He's a young Klingon. He can carry his character. By this point, you'd actually take away the humanoid, whatever it's called,
The young and
The young-
experienced.
young and experienced trait. Yeah. And you become a
what
normal-looking
does
Klingon.
AQ
Well,
stand for?
that's two different things she's talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's talking about the untapped.
Untapped. Yeah. Take away untapped
Mhm.
potential.
I don't think I ever gave him untapped.
You didn't?
No, he
Well,
definitely.
at that point, you'd be a
Yeah.
veteran, right? 70 years.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And in all likelihood, you would get rid of you would
Mm.
re-add the forehead ridges and be a normal-looking Klingon by that point. There was a cure after the time of the original series where characters who
Really?
did appear. Yes, in DS9, there were several characters. The same actors played the same Klingons.
Oh yeah.
It's got the
Brought them
three-
back
yeah,
when
yeah.
they were cured of their
Oh.
hmm
I never heard
Could you
that part.
choose not to
Oh,
be
yeah.
cured?
Huh.
They are Klingons, and it's a long story.
Okay.
We don't talk about.
Well, there's a question then. Do you want to be cured of your
Smooth forehead.
or do you want to have the rich forehead like Warfhead? And
That completely sets you off from every
Mm.
Klingon, and
You would definitely be ostracized by that point. Every other Klingon has been cured. So,
I want the rigid forehead.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Look like a normal Klingon.
Yeah.
Get
Okay.
those
Not the
wrinkles
Discovery
on.
Klingons. Oh no, those shell abominations. You know.
Hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
over there we have more character sheets.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
have a new character sheet.
Have at it.
Yeah, sure.
all right.
Good luck with that.
So we're still gonna have a cook,
Mm-hmm.
medical, and security.
Security. Yeah.
We really need engineering back.
Mm.
I don't know
Well.
if he's gonna play engineering when he comes
Now,
back.
next gen opens up a lot more race options as well. So depending on what you want to come up with,
Yeah.
Unless somebody wants to go straight for the exo comp or something weird, we can.
What?
Mm.
Where's my ranks to look at?
Hmm.
What do you mean?
Rank.
The rank should put you up the
Oh, right, yeah, the promotion. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the rules for promotion?
Positive, negative, negative.
Mhm.
Okay.
For my career, I put it has said experienced warrior. I put veteran expert warrior for next gen.
Yeah.
Specific.
Yes, but you only have
It's
so
all
many
specific.
talents. I don't know if you can completely add a new talent or not in the level.
Let's see.
So you'd have to drop one to gain the veteran.
Mm.
All right, character development 138.
That's where I'm at, but I'm struggling to find.
Let's see.
Oh, well,
Talent.
should I start as
There.
freeborn?
Can I just be a captain?
Hmm.
I'll be captain.
The doctor, Captain Doctor.
Captain Doctor.
You're not Crusher.
Hmm.
Or Janeway.
Hmm.
Let's see. Reputation, rank. Is there a list of the rankings in here somewhere?
Near the end of the
140.
character creation.
140?
Hmm.
Bottom corner.
Ah, I see. What were you at this point?
I was an ensign.
You were an ensign?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Let's say lieutenant commander. Even after 70
Hmm.
years, it's kind of like, well,
You did eject a few work cores.
yeah.
Wasn't me.
Hmm.
Like a lieutenant junior grade could be commander
Hmm.
if you're to stick with that.
Hmm.
But technically, according to these official missions, only the GM is really the captain leading things, and then
I know, that's
Sarah.
why I was making
Yeah.
it.
Hmm.
yeah.
Ha, ha, ha.
Anyways,
I'm the captain now.
So,
So,
again,
let's say for the level up, see. Does anybody want to use their level up to build up the new ship? Because you can use your points to increase the ship stats as well.
We don't even know what our ship would be.
That is true.
Hmm.
For work core.
Let's see.
Hmm.
For the extras and handy. Talents. Where are talents?
Page 135.
Does he get another talent? Or he just gets number boosts?
I think we're just focusing on number boosts. Talents are a lot more difficult to get.
Well, I get one of those because
You
I
can
don't
change talents out in the character.
I can't keep untapped. So
Yeah.
don't I have to replace them?
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I'm trying to do here.
Yes.
Mhm.
But he didn't have untapped, so we don't have to worry about switching talent.
Mhm.
I'll just say if you're sticking with the same character, with 70 years of potential
Mhm.
options, to just choose one attribute increased by one discipline increased by one, and one additional talent.
So I get 2 more talents?
Yes. Well, one replace and one new one.
See, yeah.
Okay.
So 1 point to attribute, 1 point to Dissy.
Mm-hmm. Your attribute cannot be above 12. Your discipline cannot be above 5.
That's fine. I need
Mhm.
more insight. I just need the little. Okay.
Hmm.
My discipline can't be above 5, right?
Right.
But I can hit 5 now.
Yes.
Mhm.
So many attributes and so many things about this we don't even keep track of. Like your reputation score. There's so many things that if I were to actually keep track of your reputation score, we'd be tanking.
Mhm. Mhm.
What talent do I want to add?
You don't get a talent.
I don't need a talent.
Oh, he did.
Does he get a talent?
Sure.
Yeah, we all
I
get.
said,
Oh.
and everyone who's
Yeah.
keeping their character gets an attribute,
Ah.
discipline, and a talent.
Um,
And if you have to replace one because you're getting older,
So
and we also have to determine what your ship's going to be, because it just says, at least in the next gen era, that you are no longer using the Lexington. So just says whatever your ship is, the player starship.
So time out. You said I would be replacing one and adding one. With
If you have the untapped talent,
Oh, I don't have that.
no. So you just add one.
Okay.
Hmm.
I don't like any of these.
Mhm.
All right. Well, if I'm doing Borg, how about I go for engineer?
Do we still want me to be pilot then?
Or we can just have a red shirt pilot and what do you want?
Obviously, it's going to be called upon in many places. So
Yeah.
Can I just be a cube?
It's a good changeling. You triggered him.
An assimilated changeling?
Emphatic one.
go ahead. Let's talk something else.
No, I
Assimilated
really, I don't know
Chemhadar.
what on earth.
Hmm. Mirror Universe Janeway who is completely sane and doesn't like coffee.
There you go. If you're gonna be
That
an
was in the
engineer,
video game.
if you're gonna be an engineer, you need to pick jury rig as one of your.
Jerry rig. Well,
gotta
I was
have
looking
jury
at the Borg stuff that
Yeah.
Planning story arcs and milestones. Quote from Captain Kirk: "We learn by doing."
Mhm. Mhm. So you're gonna do jury rig?
I'm looking through things.
That's really a good one. I mean, as far as you can reduce a task's difficulty by 2 to a minimum
So-
of 0.
Direct neural interface out of the Borg.
Mm.
When the character attempts a task that involves or is assisted by a computer, including the ship's computer systems, the character gains a bonus d20 to their dice.
Unfortunately, for most of these, like race-wise at least, specifically, there's not really that many like game mechanic things in it per se. Like obviously, you know, once you get talents that are required for them, sure, but like just by the race itself, with the traits you get for the races. Like the only one I can see really is the Andorians. Apparently, they reduce difficulty tasks resisting cold. That's it. Everything else is, for the most part, flavor text.
You can join me in being bored.
It's tempting. I collected those too.
Mhm.
I am one of pie.
Mm.
Come on, we could have assimilation tubes. We could do this. Last time we played Star Trek, we tried to take over the Federation, and that didn't work.
Oh, true.
Borg
I'm going preemptively to the card.
An interesting option: the USS Thunderchild, the Akira class ship, scale of 5, resistance 7, power of 10, shield 16, includes phaser arrays, energy, medium range, 10d6, area or spread, versatile 2, photon torpedoes, quantum torpedoes, and tractor beam, strength 4, a blade of armor, extensive shuttle bays, improved impulse drive, quantum torpedoes, and rapid fire torpedo launcher. In 2373, while en route to Utopia Planitia shipyards for routine refurbishment, the Thunderchild intercepted a Borg cube inside the Sol system and engaged it along with a wave of Starfleet vessels. Could be an excuse to how they picked you up.
Could we have some Borg?
No.
All right, let me get started on board. Well, I need to know which role.
You know, you also have traits from your original race as well. So yeah. An exocomp Borg.
Has everyone got a 5
Double
in
technology.
command?
Sorry?
5 in command? Anybody?
4.
We have a lot of high commanders.
No.
So apparently, the Thunderchild most recently remains near a temporal vortex that was generated by a Borg sphere, waiting to engage any non-Starfleet vessel to emerge. After the emergence of the Enterprise E, Thunderchild receives priority repairs at the Utopia Planitia.
So this is well into next generation if we're going with that.
Yes, that is the point of the campaign. So 100 years rather than 70.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pick your bonuses.
All right.
What?
So, USS Thunderchild, you want to copy
Oh,
the
wait,
stat
my-
for that? It says, I'm just gonna, because there is one ship bigger than that, but I think that's too big.
Dreadnought class?
There's a Galaxy class, USS Venture, and there's also the new class, NCC Classified.
That sounds
That's
amazing.
Yes,
That sounds like us.
Federation Starship Covert. Definitely Section 31.
Even better.
Not doing that.
Borg involved with Section 31.
Well, that's only scale 2. You want at least a scale 4 or 5, right?
Well, how big do we need for 5 warp cores?
There's nothing here listing off more than 1 warp core.
Well, no, we've had 2.
Yeah, in its previous
one extra,
campaign.
okay.
In this particular book, I'm looking at what ships would be available in the
Okay.
Shackleton Expanse for you to use.
I see.
All right.
I don't think you want a Galaxy class, because those are, the old timers, the one they complained about in Season 3 of Picard. It's like, nobody wants those big old ships.
Well, on the plus side, there'd be plenty of people to join my book club.
So yeah, whoever's got is one of the papers in there an extra
No,
ship one?
it's not.
We're gonna have to print an extra ship one and then get the Thunderchild stats on it.
Yeah, there are more Star Trek sheets over there. On that back
Could one of
there.
them perhaps be a vessel like
Oh.
sheet? A vessel.
Or is that my
Nuclear vessel.
That's your.
game?
That's
Oh,
your-
that's certainly got stuff. Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't think.
there's no other Star Trek stuff. It's
No.
all the Star Trek stuff I dragged it over. So
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, unless there's something in the
Mhm.
far off section. I'm pretty sure I pulled all those necessary books and papers.
Yeah.
Looks like they're
That's all CDs there, yeah.
Yep.
Hmm.
I added a few-
So, new character names, I suppose we should get to if you got. We're erasing Silver.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out.
I have my open bit of this folder, but no.
Mhm.
Which department to go for.
So what's Kachep?
So we're gonna close down the stream.
I mean, we can just wrap
Or
things
leave
up
the
and
stream.
keep it in
Yeah.
stream so that when we're,
Yeah.
not reintroducing everyone, we're probably going to end up reintroducing people for the next.
Mhm.
Just kind of get.
It's content.
Oh.
Exactly. So, Kachep, name? New name.
I don't know
You
yet.
don't know yet. Okay. They're going to keep Kachep?
No.
Hmm.
I obviously it's a different person.
Different
Different
person,
name.
different name. Okay.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right. Erase
John, you know which one you want?
Which one?
Which role?
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I'm still good pilot. That's fine.
You want pilot?
Yeah.
Okay, I will do engineer.
I'm ensign this, and I fly the ship. I'm ensign this, and I fly the ship.
You don't remember her name.
No, I don't remember her name.
All right. Each species.
Just
lists-
hair.
Yeah.
Haircut. There we go.
Haircut. Ensign
Haircut.
haircut. Yeah.
7s and 1s. Quadrant.
All right. Can I see the player's handbook then?
No.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Practical character.
I mean, there's also the smaller players book with different options in here too.
Fitness.
I have most of the things.
You want the
already on
player's
top
guide?
of
This is the player's guide.
Uh-huh.
Reason.
You can show your appreciation for your game master's efforts by being a proactive player. Try and understand the tone of the current game. Play along. As if you're joining a game and it's like, no, I'm not going to play. I mean, I've done that before, but yeah. Gonna have to tell him no.
We tell him yes.
Yes,
All
but
right. I'm rolling for my name.
okay.
I'm 12 of 15.
Big family.
Okay.
Engineering division. We're expendable.
Nobody's going to force you to use your prior. Does it list off a prior species to being assimilated, or?
You can pick a prior species and get the traits from them.
Okay.
I just got to figure out what that is.
Yes.
Because all my suggestions were declined.
That's true.
No, change them.
No. You were an Orion.
Assimilated to the collective.
Yeah. Assimilate this.
All right.
You were a Calmiran. How did that happen? I don't know.
Get a talent.
My commander's thing.
Why do I have to have this in two separate? What pops this out?
All right, I'm going Andorian.
Oh,
All you pink skins better watch out.
call you Andy, huh?
But I don't particularly trust you. The Andorians hate Vulcans.
Well, I know.
What if you were an assimilated Trell?
Joined?
I mean, what will be the point otherwise?
Would be fitting for me.
So used to so many voices
What
in my head.
Oh, wow.
All
All the voices.
Just
Just all of
I
them.
might do that first.
Yeah.
From past lives and who's there now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hang on,
wow.
I do have a disruptor pistol if that doesn't work, but I tried to defuse it.
Boy.
Well, I find it really funny.
What does the joined?
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to defuse first and then shoot later.
You're a Klingon.
Yeah.
That's a really funny talent for a Klingon to have. We have a peaceful Klingon. He's going to try to convince people not to be violent. I'm just sharing this because
I mean, Worf did that in season
Yeah.
3. He was a pacifist, and he was trying to.
After he
I mean-
beheaded the Ferengi?
After he beheaded the Ferengi, he kept saying he was. You can say it all you want, but you're gonna kill people.
Yeah, I know. I told her, I said, I can try to defuse the situation first. But ultimately, I have a disruptor pistol if that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I told him that trait sounds more like me, like because I'm always like trying to. aside from these heals, but-
Mhm.
I was
You
torn.
mellowed out in your old age. You're like, oh, you know, I can
I can try to at least try
for a minute.
for a minute.
Maybe I used the psychology I've got going on him over the years.
So that would just basically give me a focus for anything I want when needed.
Mm.
I mean, sure. Whatever you want.
Xeno Techno Battle. That seems like a perfect focus.
Explain this thing that the book does not explain.
One! What do I explain? Or
These are actually really good. Really bland, but sometimes I really enjoy really bland. So.
Yeah. I heard, Dad, did you get these?
What? Oh,
Nature chips.
yeah.
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 They're really bland, but like once in a while I like a really bland snack.
Oh, yeah.
Like I dig it.
They're supposed to be good for you.
No
Don't have bad stuff
dietary
in it.
issues or anything on there. Obviously, you're eating them, so
Totally wheat, so
yeah.
Mhm.
I've been having good luck with gluten lately. So
Hmm.
me and gluten have been learning to get along better.
So it's a gluten conspiracy that everyone's getting sick from it, and you really.
Not necessarily. Mhm.
I could be arguing my spare time.
Oh, yes.
Could be that my gut germs are in more balance now. So oh my gosh, when I was sick, I'm pretty sure those cold meds about killed me.
Catering on Starfleet vessels. Just flipping to random pages of the book. In Starfleet, during and after the 24th century, the role of chef or ship's cook aboard a starship became a rarity, normally only encountered on space stations and large vessels such as Galaxy, Odyssey, and Curiosity class ships, especially for those outfitted with diplomatic operations. For all routine purposes, the use of replicated food is considered more than sufficient for crews and VIPs, and personnel are permitted to carry supplies of real food and stasis as individual cargo at the commanding officer's discretion, for special occasions because that person cooks as a hobby. This was not always the case, however, period. During the 22nd century, many Starfleet vessels contained a galley operated by a dedicated chef who prepared a limited selection of meals to be served in the crew mess each day, supplemented by protein resequencers that could provide a limited menu of synthesized meals. These chefs would also prepare food for special occasions such as first contacts and VIP visits, for other senior staff dinners from the captain's formal mess. And of course, like, this is my chicken sandwich and coffee. If I have any replicators, I want my chicken sandwich and coffee. While food synthesizers improved in fidelity over the years, ship's cook was still common on some Starfleet vessels, particularly those expected to operate for long periods away from home, where a professionally cooked meal is a valuable morale boost. Constitution and Excelsior class ships maintain this tradition as both representations of the Federation on frontiers of space, and large vessels likely to play host to diplomatic missions and VIPs. So here's other listings of character roles. So command division, administrator, ambassador, armory officer, bartender, bodyguard, chef, child character only.
No,
No, don't want to be a child.
we will. No,
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 need to born a child.
no. Moving on. No assimilated Wesley.
No, that would actually ruin the collective, I think. Like, there's nothing worth taking. No, moving on. Civilian bureaucrat, constable, expert. You're an expert in a particular field. Intelligence agent, merchant, political liaison, ship's doctor, spiritual leader, translator. So it does give like specific abilities based on those roles if you want to take them.
Or counselor.
What?
It's better than my Vulcan counselor idea.
I'm already in the crosshairs of psychiatrist and
Yes, but the Vulcan counselor says your emotions are illogical and tries to get everyone to bottle them up.
Repress.
Yeah.
The board one says join the collective. You won't have any problems.
We must all work together.
We must all have the same mind and the same judgment. Of course, listing off the options of example children: Wesley Crusher, Jake Sisko, Nog, Naomi Wildman, Icheb,
get to where I have to level up.
and Alexander Roshenko.
Scroll, because I don't have links saved. I was used to it.
It's like Jake and Nog, sure, they were useful. They made mistakes, but they both properly entered Starfleet and did what they were supposed to do. Wesley, no. Alexander, no.
Jake didn't enter Starfleet.
Did
True.
he?
No.
he didn't. That's right.
No, he became a journalist.
He was a civilian.
Right. Icheb died horribly, so. Because the new writers hated the actor who played him. It's like, that is really petty to take it out on the person who originally played a character by recasting them and having that character killed. Because you didn't like the actor. So I got seen a thing that Tim Burton was recently interviewed. What did you think about them using your version of Batman and your intended version of Superman in the Flash movie? He's like, I disagree with all of this.
Could take over the whole screen.
Yeah.
This was
You
not
have
what
the
I had in
screen
mind,
instead of the
and
screen cut off.
it is their property to do what they want with it.
This
But
is so
Yeah.
hard.
he is
Yours is
silently
like this.
angry about it.
Oh yeah.
Why does mine like ice straw?
Mhm.
Playing a Temerian would kind of like playing a Kenku, right?
Yeah.
Like how
You
do
don't
you
want
make it
to
big?
speak all in metaphors and allegory.
No. Enough of that on Lower Decks. It's like, oh, we're really proud of this character because we added all these different things of Shaka when the walls fell.
They did an episode with that.
They have a whole character in several episodes with new lines of dialogue for him to add to their lore of what they talk about.
Nice.
So the Temerian and Starfleet. Let's see what the Lower Decks includes here. Okay.
Anyway, I gotta keep.
You don't know about Starbase 80? Oh boy, where do I start? How much time do you have? Which version should I... Never mind. People get into fights when that name drops. You don't invoke that place without knowing what you're doing. Or so I hear, anyway. Yeah, look, we shouldn't be talking about this. Have a good shift. See you at break time. Bye!
Best races. Homeworld. Isolated. Nope. Frontier colony. Only makes sense.
Here's some example of Temerian language and its meaning. The metaphor, Masha, when she saw the sea, means seeing beauty. Darmok enchilada Tanagra, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Orthuk, during the starless night, a sense of confusion. Carno, in the forest with Mira, eating too much. Mirab, with sails unfurled, ready to depart. Kimtra, when the great tree fell, a sadness due to loss. Rapunki, when he joined the Seven, honored to be part of a new group. Lyra and Valar at the Cavern of Shadow, taking on the unknown together. Mardo in front of the assembly, embarrassment due to tripping. Picard and Dathon at El Adrel, working toward a common goal. Kateo, his eyes closed, refusing to listen or understand. Rillen, when her children played, while her children played, the pride and joy of leading others. Shaka when the walls fell, to fail. The mountain ran far as it slumbered, anger or frustration building inside. Kim Arndt, her head cloudy, means want to get drunk. Vapos in the truth of in the chasm of truth, challenging a personal value. Rakfon, as he overcame the Barvuld, a sense of courage or bravery. Natha, when the world split, becoming separated from a group. Darmok on the ocean, a feeling of loneliness or isolation. Mirab, during the long storm, a sense of determination. Okay, roll a d20 to see what treasure you could get.
Treasure.
Yes, a collector's collection, a collector's guild.
Okay. For a board?
Sure. There are board things in here.
14.
A plush Tribble toy.
A plush
Torment him with it.
toy.
Yes.
We have one.
Yes.
Where's the triple graph?
It's on the display.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you rolled a 7, you would get a Borg ocular implant that projects looped video clips from Unimatrix Zero.
Okay.
Anyone else want to try?
Oh, a gift or what is it?
Yeah, one gift.
Trinket.
A trinket.
Fine.
That's not a trinket.
A collection of Gallipotin sweaters.
Sweaters. Oh boy.
Can I unravel this?
A glass container filled with metal and a magnetic organism living inside.
Oh,
Checks out. What organism?
Just says a magnetic organism.
18.
A terrarium filled with Ceti eels.
Oh, he was getting the eels all the time.
What is it again?
A terrarium filled with
Terrarium.
Ceti. Yes.
you got the eels.
That is amazing.
You were taking them away from her.
Mm-hmm.
They were reproducing the whole time. I knew it.
Yep. Go ahead, roll.
They did learn by example. No.
Go ahead, roll.
That's not cool.
That is absolutely cool.
You said D20?
Yes.
Okay. 18.
You're not getting it again. Roll again.
Sure. 14.
14.
Triple!
Triple. Roll again.
18 again. No.
Come on.
11.
11. A Terran Empire Agonizer booth.
Sweet. Okay. An actual boot, an actual Terminator booth?
Yes.
Shut up.
There it is.
I'm glad we did that on stream, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
But we're not in that universe, though, so how am I allowed to use it?
I wouldn't say you're necessarily allowed to use it, but you have it.
It's in your museum.
Hmm.
Yeah, the main enemy of Lower Decks is the Pack-Leads, so probably prepare to encounter the we are smart, we are strong. Will you make us strong? Go. Many Starfleet vessels operate on a 24-hour day. However, some vessels have crews whose home planet's rotational orbits occur in different amounts of time. Additionally, some species, like denobulans, need less sleep than others. In such cases, a command officer might decide to change the amount and length of duty shifts to achieve peak performance. For example, an executive decision could be made to expand the workday to 48 hours with 4 shifts of 12 hours.
And then there was a mutiny.
What's it like to die in space? For most humanoids, that is, not Pack-Leads. When the first second of being exposed to a vacuum, an exposed body would begin burning or freezing depending on the vicinity of the closest star. Within 2 seconds, the body begins to swell if it does not simply explode. At the 5-second mark, any moisture on the victim's eyes, skin, and tongue would boil due to there being zero air pressure. 10 seconds and internal organs would begin to rupture. Consciousness would be lost at the 15-second mark and eardrums burst. Blood would boil at the 30-second mark. Within 45 seconds, the heart can no longer pump blood. Death is assured in the 60 to 90-second mark. Avoid being blown into space without wearing proper equipment. Just avoid being blown into space altogether.
Fair enough.
There's also a D20 list of has your senior officer come back from the dead. How did it happen?
What's been feeling intention?
Also one for random family events.
Tell me you guys aren't condiments again.
Condiments? Did you say?
They named themselves after condiments. They may have. They may have
I'm 12 of 15.
Oh, could have been Heinz 57.
Can't we just call you 12?
Heinz of 57.
Or A1?
A1, there you
A1 would make more sense.
Yeah.
A1 of Heinz 57. I'm very confused.
There's also Roll a d20 3 times and consult this table to determine illness, injury, the cause, and possible treatment. Very random.
Any of them involve Ceti ills?
No.
Mm.
Although one says infected by alien parasite, which could be a Ceti ill.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that would be wonderful. Like you roll that, and I'm like, how? Where did this come from? I thought all of mine died. Well, you see, there's this turret.
Uh, So this version of career advancement says that the advancement method involving reputation and milestones. Some groups have adapted this advancement method, choosing instead to let the narrative drive a more natural progression of character as seen in the books and on screen. Character advancement mechanics are flexible. They encourage a gradual and logical growth of player characters. Incremental changes to attribute and discipline ratings, values, focuses, and talents can occur at the end of each mission. The character develops over time and through the course of a season or a series. Boy, it's even less specific. It has the illustrious career of Droid LaForge. 2353 is admitted to Starfleet Academy. 2357 graduated, rank ensign, assigned to the USS Victory. 2361 assigned to the USS Hood under Captain DeSoto as propulsion specialist and helmsman. 2364 assigned to the Enterprise D as helmsman, promoted to lieutenant junior grade. So it took, let's see, almost 10 years. Yeah, 10 years to go from ensign to lieutenant junior grade. Then another year to be promoted to lieutenant and chief engineer. Then another year after that to be promoted to lieutenant commander.
Oh,
Like that happened fast. It took 10 years to get to lieutenant, and then
yeah.
promotion as punishment. Some raw ensigns may believe that their life would be so much easier if they get a promotion. Truth is, more responsibility can mean potential problems, and seasoned officers know this. To make a point, senior officers might promote a junior officer to give them a taste of what it's like to lead. An extended task to program a holodeck simulation. Yeah, I don't think we want to do that. There's also a mandatory bonding time. You can roll a d20 and choose a random activity or event. Right,
Okay, so far I've gone with Dorian, Cosmopolitan, Rebel and going into Starfleet, Command Track, obviously for Khan. Gone with loyalty and teamwork as my values. So despite you being on the team, I'm still going to work with you. Proud and honorable, so I reduced the difficulty of breaking a promise or being dishonorable by 1.
Oh, that's not.
I'm focused on so far as small craft, home operations, Starfleet protocols, and extravehicular activity.
There's also a Technobabble chart of 3d20s. Grab that expander and get to patching that linear drive. Or grab that descrambler and get to reconstructing that bioneural gel pack.
Besides being an assistant, you can pass on a task.
One of the life path options on here is for an Apagosian. They have residual strange energies. Once per mission, you may turn one non-living simple object into another. Both objects must be able to be held in your hand.
Sounds like a replicator
Don't
undoing something and
don't let me play that.
No.
No.
No. That would
I'm
be...
turning this tricorder into trilithium.
Or a cetacean. You can be a dolphin.
That's the list, yeah.
Wait, what?
They have playable dolphins.
What talents do they get?
Space dolphins?
Three-dimensional thinking. You possess a knack for navigating which terrestrial species tend to lack, and can easily lend the grasp maneuverability to start your piloting. When you attempt a task using your con discipline, the complication range associated with that task is always considered to be one less.
Yeah, but how do you work out a
Also,
line?
Song of the Ocean. Your biosonar capabilities allow for communication across great distances. Even without technological assistance, you may freely communicate with any other species that possesses biosonar sensory communication, even across the vacuum of space, up to a distance of 100 kilometers.
I'm just picturing a work dolphin.
Just the click noises.
So you can have fake legs?
Click in binary. No, that'd be too. All right.
Also, be a clicket. You have been bred with an exoskeleton that can absorb tremendous force. This breeding process is typically used to create new warriors. Your resistance is increased to 2. You actually resist damage as you have an exoskeleton.
No.
That would be advantageous for the board.
They already can
Yeah,
get resistance.
Yeah.
But more resistance. What's it take to damage you? About a 7. I want to look at the player's guide for engineering here.
Exocomps have enhanced thrusters. You may reduce the difficulty of tasks to avoid falling or floating debris by 1. Also, an extra power supply. You may ignore the opportunity cost of
And your
the
wolf
3
ray?
pieces of...
Oh, that's fine.
No. You can also play as a Gorn.
I didn't want to ask for that. Alright.
Gorn needing a fitness 10 or higher. When a Gorn with extreme might gets into a fight, anything can be a weapon as long as it isn't too heavy or bolted down. Once per combat encounter, you can make the following attack if a sufficient sized object is in your zone. Throw an object, 3d6 plus security, knockdown effect.
Do you have additional new career events on that?
Don't think so. It's just races, yeah.
So roll with whatever this gives me.
This has Pakled, Kalon, Marion.
13 and 16. 13 called out a superior. Okay.
Gorn weddings are actually beautiful and loving ceremonies until someone gets angry. Someone always gets angry. Then there's beautiful carnage for all. Apparently, the Kalons have an evolved telebellum.
Telebellum.
In addition to being immune to telepathic and empathic reading, you know exactly who attempted to read you and where that person is located. The pack led have Make It Go. You're great at patching things up and fixing them regardless of the difficulty the solution may cause. When attempting an engineering task, you may increase the complication range by 1 or more. If you do, you may reduce the difficulty of that task to a minimum of 1 for each complication range increase you make. So the complication would be at 20.
Yeah.
You can increase it. Each point reduces the amount of difficulty. So if you had a difficulty 3, you could increase the complication to 17.
Uh-huh.
But if you roll a 17, that makes the complication.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But it has to be to a minimum of 1, so you couldn't get rid of all of them. But yeah.
Hmm.
Also, too stubborn to die. Your body is capable of shrugging off even those debilitating injuries. If you would be killed, you may spend 1 point of determination to remain alive but injured.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like, too stubborn or too stupid? Example value. Pack leads are strong.
Hmm.
There's also options in here to create your own unique race. So you can give an environment and niche, describing traits, scale, attribute scores, discipline, focus. So it can go from microscopic all the way to cosmosan. These creatures use starship scaling and starship system departments. Typical Cosmozoan should have a scale times 10 to 12 system points, 1 in each department with scale times 2 to distribute to departments on top of that. Cosmozoans are large and complex enough they are considered to have a focus in a normal range of actions and may have a number of starship talents equal to their scale. So you're basically Moya at that point. You're a living ship. Very big is from elephant size up to the size of a blue whale. These creatures have 30 to 55 attribute points, 3 disciplines, 1 to 2 focuses, and 1 to 2 talents. I become a whale.
I become a bowl of petunias.
Oh no, not again. Alright, it's almost 8. We want to wrap this up.
Sure.
Because at this point, it's just been random discussions. Any ideas? You're X-Borg. What you said you were going to stick with Andorian? Okay. We'll get names eventually, but until then, Dad, you want to stop the stream? Content. And next time, we'll start with Next Generation. Live long and prosper.